All right. Thank you guys for hopping on tonight's team call. Today is the 12th of February. Let me mute you real quick. Tonight's the 12th of February, and I wanted to go over the basics. And we all know that coaching and being a successful coach is not actually hard work, but it does take work. And when we take out the distractions and we take out the overcomplicating aspects of it all, it's actually really simple. It's really simple to help other people. It's really, Maxie, I'm sorry guys, she has a toy stuck under, hold on real quick. Can you stop? I swear, it never fails that she likes to get toys stuck under my desk. Girl. Anyway, she's like a toddler. She's like a toddler. Anyway, so it's really simple to be successful when you have simple steps that are easy to do. And you guys, y'all know that I do not like to complicate things. Life is tough enough. We don't need to complicate our business. That's going to help us achieve our hopes and dreams, right? So that's why tonight I wanted to talk to you guys about being back to the basics, and specifically the Success Club System Tracker. Now, I am not very analytical. I am not IT smart. I am not all that jazz. I love the fact that Beachbody creates our websites for us and all of our customer orders, and all that is in the back office. We don't need to do math. We don't even need to be good at grammar, because y'all know I would fail miserably if any of those things were qualifications to be a good Beachbody coach. But thank God for that I don't need to. So I have updated in the doc section the Success Club System Business Activity Tracker. You guys, this is something that is so easy to use, and I promise you, if you actually stick to this sheet, you will move forward in your business. I guarantee that. I guarantee it, because it's the basic steps that you need to do, and everything is so laid out. Like, if you were a coach that signed up yesterday and you hopped on, you haven't even had like a call with your coach yet or watched the welcome video or anything, you could simply look at 1, 2, 3, 4 the steps 1, 2, 3, 4 and be like, oh, that's what I got to do. Oh, that's what I got to do. Oh, that's what I got to do. Easy freaking peasy. So I know this is going to be one of those things that is so easy to do, but here's the kicker. It is going to be also really easy not to do, right? Because how many of us are like, okay, well, I need to post in my challenge group that I did my workout today. Oh, but I don't have time right after my workout to take a 2-second selfie or to go post a 2-second blurb. I'll do it later. And what happens? Do you do it? Probably not, because out of sight, out of mind, right? It's one of those things that's easy to do, but easy not to do. But however, do you guys ever realize when you are the best challenger that you can be, when you're checking in your challenge groups daily, do you realize that that's when you're getting the best results? Have you guys ever put 2 and 2 together? Because I guarantee it, like, there's times where I where it's like the holidays or you're moving or this and this is happening, and maybe you're not so consistent checking in with your challenge groups, and then you step on your scale and you're like, oh, why is it going backwards? What's going on here? It's because you're not keeping yourself accountable. Same freaking thing that goes along with this. If you guys are not keeping yourself accountable and tracking your simple activities every day, guess what's going on with your business? I know none of you guys signed up to be a Beachbody coach to just give and give and give and give and give and give and give, right? Because that's draining. And, yes, we have heart. You guys know that I do this business because I love helping other women. I love helping people feel good in their bodies. I love helping women overcome shit in their life, okay? That's why I do the things that I do. But this is my full-time job. I don't have anything else to bank on. Like, this is something where I need to make income. So if I'm just giving and giving and giving and giving and not caring about anything coming in, that doesn't make sense to me. How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to afford to eat? How am I going to afford to put a roof over my son's head? Like, that doesn't make sense. I'm not saying I'm doing this for the money, but we have to be intentional about what we're doing, how we're working the business, so we can see that we're progressing and we're moving forward. Just like in our own health and bless you, baby, our own health and fitness. Like, you can't sit there and be like, okay, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to my workout, or I'm going to get to my nutrition, or, I'll just ease into it, or I'll just like do it when I'm, when it's convenient for me, or all that stuff. if you want to be successful, if you want to be healthy, if you want to feel good in your own body, you have to be intentional about the actions that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Same thing with this. And you guys, when I first started, there was no tracking system. But then like 3 or 4 years down the road, they came up with that. I don't know if any of you guys did the original business activity tracker. Who has done that? Tracy? Yeah, Dana? Okay, I thought so. So it was very like, it wasn't geared towards, like the way I saw it, it wasn't geared towards like the personal intimacy part of the Beachbody business, what I feel like. Like, I love this business so much because of the relationships, of the community, of aspect of things, of actually helping people feel good in their own bodies, of reaching out to people, making them feel like they're not alone, all those things. And when I look at this tracking system, I'm like, this is freaking gold, you guys. This is so simple and so easy to use that even if you signed up yesterday, even if you've never done anything in your Beachbody business before, shared your story, anything, you can look at this and be like, you know what? I'm going to stick to this for a week, and I guarantee I will have progressed in my business more than ever if I stick to this for a week moving forward. So I'm going to go over this and how it's easily doable for you guys. Okay. So like I said, I don't know, did anyone print theirs? Tracy, good. Awesome. Oh, hey, Kaylee. I like how you came on video just to show up. Thank you. Sweet. Okay. If you didn't print it, it's okay. You can even pull it up in the PDF on your phone or your laptop or whatever you're using. So you can check out what we're talking about. So if you guys didn't notice, under each of the steps, the first day of the week is actually Thursday. In Beachbody world, in our world, our weeks start Thursday because that's payday, that's rank advancements day. That's basically when your week recycles, okay? So instead of Monday, we start it on a Thursday. So you start tracking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now it's completely up to you guys. I am not your CEO. I am not your boss. I am not here to dictate what you do when you work your business, any of that. I'm going to tell you guys what I do and what works for me. Because my family is my number one priority. I love Beachbody with all my heart and soul, but I need to take time away from my business for my family, for my personal time. Okay? So I take business hours. I do not respond to my messages on the weekends. So some of these things, you will not see any of my Saturday and Sundays marked. But I guarantee you my workouts and my drink Shakeology will be every single day. My personal development will be every single day. My recognized achievements, that will also be every single day. The only thing that I do not do is connect to new people or respond to messages on my days off. And that's okay with me. I am completely okay with that. I don't feel guilty about it. That's something that works for me. Now, I suggest you find something that fits with your lifestyle, your family life, and what's important to you. So, number one is be proof the products work. Are you working out and drinking your Shakeology every single day? Now, if you're doing a program like Lift 4, you're obviously not going to be marking down that you're doing your program every single day because it's a 4-day workout week, right? However, what else are you doing to take care of your body? Are you going on a walk? You could check that box. Are you doing yoga, extra stretching, maybe even some self-care? Are you taking care of your body, taking a bath, getting a pedicure, anything that is helping you flourish? You could check that box. That's simple. That's step number one. Look at that. You're taking care of yourself first and foremost, right? Now, number two, you connect, you invite, you follow up. Now, there's certain suggestions on times. And like, I know everyone talks about the power hour and you could be successful in your business only working an hour a day. I understand there's a lot of women that has multiple children and have careers, or goes to school and have a career and have kids, or has brand new babies and your schedule is dictated by your baby's sleep schedule. Come on, us moms know what I'm talking about here, because we all know when it's nap time, you're like, I got to get the best job or best work I could get in right now when it's nap time. Sometimes they don't sleep at all. And so when they nap, it's time for mama to nap. We get that too. So I understand that under connect and invite and follow up, it says an hour and 40 minutes. You can rearrange the time frames to what works with you. Sometimes you're going to be spending more time on certain areas depending on how many messages you have been coming in, what kind of post you created that day that caused attention, engagement, things like that. But I don't want you to look at this and be like, well, I don't have an hour and 40 minutes to give to connecting, inviting, and following up, so I'm not going to do it at all. Like, how many of us came and did like 80-day obsession, right? And we go in on Tuesday and we're like, shoot, it's a 57-minute long workout. Well, I don't have that long to work out today, so I'm just not going to do it. Did anyone do that in any point in time in any workout program? You walk up and you're like, you turn it on, you're like, oh, I don't have time for that. So you didn't do it at all, right? But look, we could do Transform 20 now. We can do T25. Like, you could do all these programs, but instead we're just like, you know what? I'm just not going to do it. Yvette, no. Well, good for you, girl. So I don't want you to get discouraged and be like, I don't have time for this, so I'm not going to do it at all. I want you to do the best that you can with the time frame that you do have. So number 1, initiate connections and add followers. That's just making new friends, you guys. If you need to form it in a way that sounds better for you, that sounds good to your heart, just cross that out and be like, make new friends. All I got to do is make new friends. That means new friends on Facebook, following new people on Instagram, following new people on Pinterest, LinkedIn, whatever social media you use. I feel like Snapchat is a really hard social media network to use when you're searching new people. Like, I haven't established that mode yet, so I don't use it. I just use it for funny, weird filters and stuff, lip syncing videos maybe. But find a social media platform that works for you where you feel good adding to your network. So that's all it is. Initiating conversation. Hey, how's your day going? Hey, I see you have a son my son's age. How old's your kid? Oh, 2.5, so is mine. Or I see that you guys like soccer. Where's blah, 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 blah. You could talk about locations or businesses or anything like that. The next one is do a social media post that showcases the benefits of your healthy lifestyle or has a call to action. So I'm going to break this down in 2 parts because this is 2 different things. So share a social media post that showcases the benefits of your healthy lifestyle. So I know a lot of people are really good at the after workout selfies, right? But you have to have intentional value in your after workout selfie. Yes, it's awesome that you're sweating. Yes, it's awesome that your eyes are burning from the sweat. It's awesome that your shirt's drenched. It's awesome that Shanti almost killed you today. Like, that's all great, grand, and wonderful. But what value are you giving to your followers, to your friends? What are they going to be able to take away from that post, from that content? Remember, your photos on social media is what captures people's attention. Your content underneath is what keeps them following. We always want to create, like Chalene Johnson once said that, I feel like I'm quoting her all the time now lately, but Chalene Johnson once said, your mission on social media should be to create lifers. These are the people that intentionally go to the search engine and type in your hashtag handle or your Facebook handle to go purposely to your page to see what you've posted that day. You want to create that kind of following. And you're not going to just do that by, I drank my water today, right? Like, everyone's going to be like, cool beans, bro. Like, awesome. What is drinking water doing for you? Did you used to slack on your water? What did it do for your skin and your energy? And how did it make you feel? And now you've changed it because you're drinking 100 ounces of water a day. What's it doing for you? If you're eating more veggies, if you're doing your workout and you were able to do 3 push-ups on your toes when you never were able to do that before because you had drive, you were relentless, you didn't give up, and you pushed yourself. Like, that's the kind of value that's going to keep people coming back to you. Does that make sense, you guys? Like, you want to create that, like, that powerful feeling in someone. Like, I know you guys have all, like, maybe it's just even Shanti. Maybe you went through his post and you're like, oh my God, like, I needed to hear that. Or you've scrolled social media and you found a quote or you found someone that said something and you're like, oh my gosh, like, that's totally what I'm going through today. You're making me feel all the feelers. You're making me want to, like, give my best or something. You want to create that kind of drive, that kind of content on your page. Now it says, or has a call to action. Perfect example. If you go to my Facebook page or my Facebook like page or my Instagram, this morning, well, this afternoon, I basically talked about change. I did a before and after because look, oh my gosh, imagine that it's Tuesday, which is a great time for a Transformation Tuesday post. I did a Transformation Tuesday post, a before and after. And at the end, I said, are you ready to, because I talked about change. And I said, if you want change, you have to be the change. You have to be willing to make changes in your life. Do you want to feel better? Do you want to be more confident? Do you want to be more healthy? Then girl, let's make that change. At the end, I said, are you ready to make that change? Comment below if you're ready to light your life on fire and start working towards those amazing goals of yours. That is a call to action, telling them what to do next. Call to action. So you, for your work schedule, checking that box every single day. Are you either doing a social media post that creates that call to action, or that you're benefiting or showing the benefits of your healthy lifestyle? The next, update your Instagram page or your Instagram and your Facebook story throughout the day. So these are just different examples. You could do your daily life, workout clips, product use. Remember, curiosity marketing. You don't want to show your energized and be like, today I'm drinking my pre-workout, guys. You want them to be like, what is that? What is that stuff that you're drinking? What are you doing? What workout is that? You don't want to just give them it because you don't want to give them a chance to go to google.com and search whatever it is that you're drinking, you're doing, whatever, because you want them to ask you so you can help them. Healthy meals or meal prepping, invitations, promotion group, poll or call to action. I love doing the ask me anything questions or the polls like, did you get your workout in today? Or, you know, stuff about self-love, things that you're passionate about or that are part of your brand. You can also create polls or call to actions in there. Also recognitions and shout outs. These don't have to just be your challengers, guys. They don't have to be just your coaches, because I know a lot of people are like, you know, I don't have anyone in my challenge group to recognize. I don't have any working coaches that are doing anything to recognize. That's okay. Look there's 9 other women on this call right now that you can recognize. There's 9 other people on this call. There's 600 people in our team page where they're doing something. They're part of a self-love. They're part of community. They're part of health and fitness. They're part of doing something, changing their life. That just because they are not your direct downline or challenger doesn't mean you can't recognize them. So are you checking those boxes every single day on the days that you're working? The next one, respond to all new likes, comments, or views. This I've always talked about, you guys. Sending the new likes and views. Hey, thank you for liking my page. If you guys go on Instagram and you could see, I don't know if anyone's figured out how on your like page, your Facebook stories on your like page, how to view your viewers. I have yet to figure that out. I don't even know if it's possible. I see the number there and it drives me crazy. I'm like, I need to know who these 33 people are or whatever watching my Facebook live stories or Facebook like page stories. But on Instagram, you can see who views your stuff, and then you can send them a message. Hey, I really appreciate you following my stories. Are you on your own health and fitness journey too? You're asking them an engaging question where chances are they're going to comment back. No, I just like watching your stuff. Cool beans. What do you like about it? Respond to all comments too. If someone says like, hey, I love your tank top. Oh, thanks. I got it at Target. Or, hey, you're looking good. What program are you doing? Asking you anything. Hey, how many inches of snow did you get? Always respond, because that makes people feel like you're actually paying attention and not just showing up on social media for yourself. Invite. It says blank people, so at least 5 to join a challenge group or learning about coaching. So this is different for everybody. And I love the fact that they left it blank, because you can fill in how many times or how many invites that you want to challenge yourself, that you want to give yourself as a goal to invite every day. But here's the thing. I know some coaches, before I get into this, I want you guys to understand. Just because what works for one coach doesn't mean it works for everybody. So the way that you work your business is completely up to you. So I'm going to give you 2 examples. Some coaches, me included, invite a certain amount of people every single day to keep that constant flow, right? Maybe it's 5, maybe it's 10, maybe it's 2. They keep that constant flow. Some coaches like to use Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday for their mass invite days, invite 10, 20, 30 people that day, and then continue the conversations going. Or the opposite, build the conversations for the first 2 days of their working days, and then the last 3 days of their business, or their last 3 days of their business week, they send out the mass invites, right? So what you can do, instead of having invite 5 people a day, you can do invite 20 people a week with your given times that you decide what works for you. Does that make sense, you guys? So I want you to understand, just because, say Tracy does the mass invites 2 days a week, right? And then the rest of her days, she builds the connections, she does the connections and everything. If you want to try out Tracy's method, go ahead. It's not like you're signing that contract in blood, if this doesn't work for me or my schedule, I can't go back to the way I used to do it. And vice versa. If that was the way you used to do it and you want to try something else, try something else. You never know what's going to work best for you unless you try it. And then the last one under number 2 is follow up with people that you invited. Because let's be honest, not everybody is going to say yes the first time you ask them, whether it's to coaching or a challenge group. So you want to follow up with them. You want to follow up with them because you care about them, not because you want them to buy 21-day fix, not because you want them to get the all access pass. You follow up with them because they're your new friend now. So you want to check on them. Oh, you saw that they were sick. How are they doing? Are they feeling better? You saw that they got snow. You saw that they're going on vacation. You just realized that you haven't checked in with them in a week. So you're going to send them a message. Just say that you're thinking about them. Anything. Just like you would do to your kids, your friends, your mom, your dad, whoever. You're following up with them because you care about them. So that's the last one under number 2. Number 3. This is huge, you guys. Get people results. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Stop typing. Stop doing what you're doing because I'm looking at your faces, looking down at your keyboard. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Dana. Okay, stop doing what you're doing. How many of you guys have an active challenge group right now? How many of you guys have a planned, Kaylee, how many of you guys have a planned challenge group within the next 30 days that's starting? Okay. The best way to get people results is to get them plugged into a challenge group. I don't care how you do it. If you do it on Facebook, if you do it on the My Challenge Tracker app, however you do your challenge groups. But it's important to give people a community, an area of support, even if it's just you and that person. Because let's be honest, you can have a challenge group with 10 people and only one other person besides you showing up, right? We've all been there. We've all done it. But you have to give those people a place of love, support, and encouragement. So number 1 under there is contribute to your challenge group. You're checking in with your sweaty selfies just as much as anyone else. Because just like coaching, you can't expect your coaches to hit Success Club if you're not doing it yourself. You can't expect your challengers to show up in your challenge group if you ain't showing up, right? So you can post your dance workout selfies. You can post your sweaty selfies. You could post if you're sick and you're needing an extra rest day, whatever it is, show up in your challenge groups. Be the number 1 challenger in your challenge groups. The second one, excuse me, the second one under there is recognize achievement. Shout people out. Go under their posts when they're talking about, being able to do push-ups or upping their weights or being able to get through a Transform 20 post or Transform 20 workout without having to push pause. Shout them out, show them love, show them support, show them encouragement under their post. Screenshot obviously you want to get their permission first, but then screenshot their post and take it to your Instagram stories. Look at that. You're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're showing them love, recognizing their achievement, and then showcasing them on your Instagram stories. Then last but not least, respond to the questions from your customers and your coaches and your challenge group. Someone's like, I don't know how to meal prep. I don't know how to get all my green containers in. I don't know how to drink my water. I don't know what to do if I can't do push-ups on my feet or my toes. Make sure that you're there to help them, to encourage them, to support them. If someone asks you a question that you don't know, just be humble and be like, you know what, let's find this out together. Because as a coach, you are not required to know everything about health and fitness and nutrition. That's not what we signed up for. We don't need all the certifications and everything and all that acknowledgement. What we do know is that we have the heart and soul to help them figure out what they need. And last but not least, and personally my favorite, do personal development. Engage in personal or professional development. It says 15 minutes every day. I personally do half an hour every day. And I rotate. I do one personal development book, and then I switch to business. And then when I'm done with business, I go back to personal. Like I just finished a book called F Yourself, in case there's any littles in the room. And now I went back to the compound effect. It's an oldie, but that sure is a goodie. I forgot how good that book is. I'm like highlighting every other line in that book. But like I said at the beginning of this call, the number 1, be proof the products work. And the number 4, do personal development, is something that you should be checking every single day, regardless of how many days a week you work your business. Because those 2 things is you're taking care of yourself. And if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. We know this, right? We know this. We're all moms here. When you're sick as a dog laying on your couch and you're in fetal position and you have snot coming out of your nose, is that easy for you to take care of your kids? No. So we need to take care of ourselves first. We need to fill up our cups so we can give to others. Now at the end, it says my weekly business results. Then this is an awesome, I absolutely love the fact that they included this. Number of new followers. You could track during your week. How many new followers did I get? How many of new challengers do I get? How many of new coaches do I have? Success Club points this week and this month. When you guys do this, you can track your progress. And then you could see, like, you can adjust accordingly. You could be like, oh, well, I only have 5 new followers this week. Maybe that's because only on Thursday and Monday was I intentional about adding new followers. Oh, I don't have any new challengers this week. That's because I didn't do any number 2. So do you see how it's a guide for yourself? It's not to be like, oh man, I'm punishing myself. Oh gosh, I did so horrible. It's, oh my gosh, what happened to my Zoom? That was so weird. I did not touch anything, and all of a sudden my whole Zoom slid sideways, and I seen my desktop back screen, and I was like, did they just leave me? They just left me. It's not for you to get discouraged. It's not for you to be like down on yourself, shame, guilt, none of that. It's just for you to track progress. For those of you that have been in my Diamond Mind group, right? Dana. So we used to have this thing called, it was, what did I call the check-in? It was like no emotion check-in or something like that. Like you have to check in without emotions. So basically what I had everyone do is just give a little blurb of their numbers without the emotions, without the attachment. Because you take out that comparisonitis, which a lot of us happen to do. You take out the excuses, you take out the BS, and you just show up and you're like, these are what I did. It's basically just a way for you to have support and accountability for you to check in and simply be like, you know what, my numbers are this way because my actions are this. It's just for you to realize what you're doing and what's helping you move forward and what's helping you stay the same. Now, every Wednesday, I have to recognize my girl here, Dana, because every Wednesday night, I don't know if any of you guys else have seen this, but there is a check-in that is automatic on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time that says, give your drill down. Share what you did. Basically, share your numbers from your Success Club tracker. And my girl Dana has done every single check-in since I've done it. I think I missed like 2 weeks in a row. That was my bad. But she has shown up consistently. Consistently. I said the right word. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. But regardless, and sometimes, like me and her have had our talks and she's like, I did really good this week. And then, feeling like, I haven't been feeling good, so I didn't do my best this week. But it doesn't matter. She's been consistent of sharing her check-ins. So moving forward, every Wednesday at 6 p.m., you guys, I want you to show up. I don't want you to show up because you're comparing yourself to Dana. I don't want you to show up because you're comparing yourself to Tracy. I want you to show up because you're keeping track of your progress, and you're showing up because you're holding yourself accountable to your Success Club tracking system. Because just like those of you that follow the container system, if you're not tracking, how do you know how much you're eating? Just like those of you that follow the 2B mindset, if you're not weighing yourself every day, how do you know what foods are working for your body and working against you? It's no different. If you want to be successful in your business, you need to track it. And I've given motivational training talks. I've given training talks about how to invite and how to do this and how to do that. But tonight, I really wanted to come up here and give you guys something that you can that's easy to do, that's simple, that is laid out for you, that will help you guide you in your day-to-day. Because we can't always be on live power hours together. We can't always be on Tuesday night team calls together. I don't know what your schedule is like at home. None of us could, collaborate our days and be like, okay, every night at 7 p.m. we're all going to get on the call and we're all going to do this together. We can't. That's not life. As much as fun that would be, and how, awesome that would be for, I don't know what big word I was going to use, but anyways, how awesome it would be. We can't do that. So what we can do is we can show up in our business every day. We can keep track of our system. And then on Wednesday nights, we can come in and show up and check in and be like, you know what? These are what I did. No BS, no excuses. These are my numbers. This is where I'm at. That's it. No shame, no guilt, no anything. Only progress, because we want to help ourselves progress forward. Am I right? All right. Does anyone have any questions about the tracking system? Dana said, anytime someone says, and you ? Or how are you? Always include what I'm doing, health and fitness. Sorry, working well on this call with her sick. I haven't. Oh my gosh, you don't have to be sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to read. I'm sorry. But yeah, you guys with your new likes or comments or followers, always ask them a question. Send them thank yous. If someone likes my page on Facebook or is following me on Instagram, I always send them a hey, thank you. And then I ask them if they're on their own health and fitness journey too, or their self-love journey, or you need to knock it off. Peanut gallery over here. But I always ask them a question to get them engaging, to see where they're at. Oh yeah, I'm doing keto. Awesome. How's that working out for you? Oh yeah, I've heard of the 21-day fix. Oh, awesome. What have you heard about it? Oh, I really like your lip singing videos. Oh, do you like lip singing too? Just different ways of connecting with them and talking to them. Right? Deborah, I have a question. I was told that I could put in a big page, I'm looking for a success partner, someone that I can call and someone that can call me and say, hey, Debbie, are you doing and what are you? Yes, absolutely. You could post, anyone could post in the big team page, any coach page that you're a part of, actually. You could post and say, this is what I'm looking for in a success partner, because I honestly believe having a success partner is very beneficial for a lot of people, or for everybody, basically. You need someone to hold yourself accountable and have that extra support, and bitch about your coach if you need to. But don't do that, Debbie, because that's me. But just say, if you need a success partner, it's just like a dating website. Just be like, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I have to offer. This is what I would like. We'll hook you up. Oh yeah, Dana, I love that. So sorry, my inbox blew up with requests for my online transformation group and trying to catch up. Reply to whatever message they message you. Oh yeah. Yes. Go in there, Debbie, and post that you're looking for a success partner. Does anyone else have a question about their Success Club tracking system? All right. Moving forward, is everyone going to be using their Success Club tracking system? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Tracy, you go, girl. She's like, that's right. Good. All right. Another thing that I love about this is at the very top, it says your why and your target market. I think this is a great opportunity for you to continue writing your why so you don't forget it, and your target market, because rewriting your target market every week will also help you focus your posts that you're posting on social media to that target audience. Does that make sense? Because when you're trying to speak to the masses and speak to everybody, you're not going to connect with anybody. But when you're focused and your words go to that direct target market, then you're going to be making a lot more connections. I guarantee it, you guys. So That said, no more questions. Who's going to be posting their check-in tomorrow night? Even if you're just starting today with your tracking, not tracky. Christine, don't laugh at me. It's after 6. I have no control that my mind and my mouth does not collaborate. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. All right. Well, thank you for watching the recording. We're going to do a selfie now.